2020 started with us experiencing In-N-Out Burger for the first time. It was recently added to a local shopping mall. Then in January, my son finally got accepted to the charter school that his brother attended. There was a waiting list. It was a little messy, but we were so excited to get him in. By that time, the pandemic had hit, and into March, we began being forced to wear these face masks all the time. I was so excited when I finally found a package of toilet paper in stock because there was a toilet paper shortage. We decided to go and find snake food for our king snake and ended up coming home with two beautiful iguanas. We have a red morph female named Poppy and a blue morph green iguana named Drake, little boy. The mice did not end up as snake food. They became our family pets. We did a lot of adventures on hikes and in the snow. I discovered kayaking for the first time. We bought inflatable kayaks and have loved every minute of it, literally. My husband will hesitate to say that he enjoys it on an inflatable, but as you can see in the photo, I think he enjoyed it a little bit more than what he thought. In March, rather than returning from spring break, school continued online virtually. We made it work, but it was kind of a nightmare. In May, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. It's something that has been ongoing the last 10 years, but I finally scared my family enough that I needed to get it checked out and got my official diagnosis. Managed to lose our iguana Drake for about 33 days, but he was found safe and happy. After that, in July, we did our annual 4th of July camping trip. We did a lot of fishing, a lot of just relaxing. My boys learned to play in the water for the first time. It wasn't as scary. They learned that life jackets really do make them float. In August, my amazing nephew and his wife came all the way from Wyoming to Oregon to pet sit so that we could go on a vacation with my husband's family to a lake house about 10 hours from where we live. So it was a nightmare of a drive in that heat. But we survived the drive and had a great time. We did some geocaching along the way to keep busy. We actually left a day early on accident and ended up breaking up the trip there into 2 days. We got to ride horses. My children have never done that before. They loved it. What else did we do? We rode go-karts and just spent so much time in the water. It was great. But we returned home and pretty much our state had gone up in smoke. Oregon had some major wildfires, over 1 million acres burned. Tons of ash. The sky was just red beyond belief. It was just a mess. It was hard to breathe, hard to see. Everybody really had to stay home. Shortly after, school started, and of course it was virtual learning where we live. Kids were forced to use Chromebooks and iPads for class. Honestly, it was a nightmare. I worked so hard to get my kids into their charter school, and then, it was all virtual, and my kids didn't enjoy it. We bought a new travel trailer in September, around the time school started renovating that. It's been a blast. I'm so happy to have something made so rock hard solid. Into the fall, we did some pumpkin patches. My middle kiddo loves Halloween more than anything, so that was fun. After a few months of virtual learning, I decided to pull my boys out of school and just homeschool. My oldest found a love for cooking. He's always enjoyed it, but it's really been great. He's had a lot more time to spend cooking. We've done a lot more fishing this year. We got majorly stuck in the snow when we went to find our Christmas tree. I know a lot of families lost jobs. I was no longer able to work after my epilepsy diagnosis, but my husband was, and he was getting overtime to make up for our losses. So we're very fortunate. Thanks for watching.